Hey there everyone, happy Saturday. It's definitely warm out there and it's been on the dry but cloudier side the second half of the day. Not very much moisture over the area. When we watch a disturbance, they'll be pushing southward and that's going to bring some moisture and even some precipitation to the region as we go into your Sunday. But for the rest of your evening, the weather is looking right as far as lack of precipitation. But Futurecast starting to indicate a few showers starting to pop up later tonight and tomorrow morning. Notice scattered but very hit and miss. So Sunday's not expected to be a washout, but ahead of a cold front they'll be pushing from north to south. That's going to also help spawn some showers, maybe a couple of rumbles of thunder, but not expecting any significant weather for your Sunday, nor is it expected to be a washout. But still, nonetheless, I recommend that you do bring the rain gear with you in case you're caught underneath some of these showers. Now, warmer air does become a bit more dominant and could push this front back farther to the north. And on top of that, there's not very much colder air behind this, so it's not really going to have big of an impact on our temperatures as we go into the start of the next work week. But here's your Sunday planner. Could see a couple of areas of patchy fog in the morning if you don't get the rain, but you will notice rain chances relatively low, but we will be coming up to roughly 40 to 50% as we go to the second half of the day. But many of us will have that chance of a few showers, maybe a rumble of thunder for your Sunday. But the good news is that not expecting anything heavy, and as far as rainfall estimates, mostly less than a quarter of an inch. So we're not expecting any type of heavy rain for the first day of winter. Speaking of that, winter officially begins on tomorrow. That's going to be the winter solstice, and that's where we get our days as far as the least amount of daylight and the longest amount of nighttime hours due to that tilt in the Earth's axis. But as far as things are concerned, it looks like we are going to gradually start getting more daylight slowly. That's what tends to happen in winter. But for the moment, not feeling the part of winter for your Sunday, with highs only in the 70s. So we should at least be in the 60s for the time being. But that is not going to be the case as we undergo a warming trend across the area. We're still looking at well above normal temperatures as we go into Christmas and possibly even the new year. Notice Christmas Day, we're talking about mid, maybe even some upper 70s. This trend is going to continue over the long term, folks. So there are no indications of any type of cold Arctic air making its way to the deep south. So that means for Christmas Day, shorts and flip-flop type weather across the area, but at least it's going to be dry and comfortable for the Christmas holiday. So the weather overall should not have any type of big impacts. But remember, we got that 50% chance of showers for tomorrow. Some of that may creep over into early Monday morning, but after Monday, we look forward to stable but muggy and mild weather. Could be dealing with a few areas of fog, especially as we get close to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. But for the moment, expect a long range of 70s and morning lows mainly in the 50s.